Wagwan Pifting and welcome back. I mean, I did a bit of a KSI thing and I left for a few months. I'm not going to be laying any diss tracks. I know you'll be very sad to hear, but I am coming back. The only reason I left in the first place was because the technology I had, the phone, when I was using it as a camera and for editing, wasn't up to scratch, didn't do the things I wanted it to do. But now I've sorted that all out. Christmas has been and gone, and I've got some new stuff that'll be great for making all these videos that I like. After my little break, I'm going to be coming at this channel from a completely different angle. I'm not going to be doing FIFA anymore. I'm not going to be doing any games for the moment, right? And I'm going to be doing, instead, film reviews, right? A bit controversial, yeah? I mean, a bit of a 50-50 split between the people that I've told. Some of them love it, some of them don't. Doesn't matter. Doing it anyway, right? I'm going to start off doing films that I like, films that I enjoy, films I've seen recently and that I'll know about. They might be old, they might be new, probably just all the ones that I know to start with. And then if you want to comment something down below, like every week or every however I make a video, I'll pick one and review that, so that I'm not just doing films about me. I can pick any film that you choose, and I might even do series or TV shows if you want. Just comment it down below and I'll do your thing. So the first film for the channel is going to be Die Hard, right? It's a bit of a Christmas film, a bit debatable, but Christmas has just been and gone. I watched it over Christmas, seen it twice. It's very, very good. In it, Bruce Willis, if you're not sure of the plot, Bruce Willis plays as John McClane, who's a NYPD policeman, and he goes to visit his wife at her business Christmas party, and then all of a sudden, these terrorists bust in, led by Alan Rickman, also known as Hans Grubert in the film. And these terrorists are German terrorists, and they come in and start shooting everyone, and John McClane's in the bathroom. He's like, oh no, everyone's getting shot at, what am I gonna do? So he puts his, straps on him, and he's got his guns in his straps, and he peeks around the door, and he goes, oh no, everyone's shooting at everyone. And then he gets his guns out, and they're like, boom, boom, nobody move, and they're trying to take everyone hostage. But John McClane's like, oh no, and so he sneaks around, and then these terrorists, they get the boss of the business, and they go, tell us the code to the vault, because they're trying to steal some money, right? And he goes, no, and he goes, oh, I like the suit that you're wearing, it's very nice. It would be a shame if it had to get ruined, meaning if he shot him, blood would get on his suit, and it would get ruined. And then the guy goes, I'm afraid you'll have to kill me. And he goes, okay, and shoots him, bang, in the head. Shoots him on the head, blood goes everywhere. Suit is ruined. His suit is absolutely spoiled. Really nice suit, for a shame. And John McClane, Bruce Willis, is a policeman, and he's going, oh, I should have stopped him. Oh, and then he goes, oh yeah, but then you would have been dead too. And he goes, oh, fair enough. So he carries on. He's a bit annoyed, but he's still got his guns. And then they're in the roof, because part of this building that they're in hasn't been finished yet. And there's scaffolding everywhere, and he's going dun 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 with his pistol, bang. And he's walking around, and then there's this guy, and he comes shooting at him, and he goes bang 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 bang, and he goes, come out, you stinky thingy. And I don't know what he says, but and then Bruce Willis is like, no, and he's covering it, and he can't find him. And then this German guy is walking around with his machine gun like bang 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 bang, and then Bruce Willis kills him, and then Bruce Willis puts this terrorist in a lift, puts him down the lift. And then the door's open, this dead terrorist is in the lift, and all of his terrorist friends can see him in the lift, and they go, oh no, Troy is dead. It's not his name, I don't know. And then they all know that he's there, and he starts talking on the walkie-talkies, because all these terrorists are talking on a walkie-talkie system. And then Bruce Willis has got one of these walkie-talkies off the guy he killed, and he's talking through the walkie-talkies like these people, yippee-ki-yay, all that, and they're talking to each other, and then he phones the police, and he's trying to phone the police, but they think it's a prank call. And so this policeman comes and goes, oh, nothing to see here. He's driving around the car park in his police car. And then Bruce Willis smashes one of the windows, because this policeman doesn't know that anything's wrong, because it's all going up in the loft, and he can't hear anything, or the gunshots or anything, everyone's quiet, radio silence. And so he starts smashing this window down, and the policeman still doesn't see. So he gets a body of another terrorist he's killed and throws it out the window, and it lands on this policeman's car. And then he's like, oh no. He's like, I need backup now. And everyone, all these backup come, and there's 150 police cars, something like that, in the car park of this place. And they're all talking to the terrorists on the walkie-talkies. And at the start, they don't believe that John McClane, the policeman, is telling the truth. They think it's a prank, but 150 police cars stay there. And then they drive an armoured vehicle up the stairs, trying to crash it in the door. And these guys with like bazooka, like RPG, shoot the tank and it blows up. And then John McClane's like, oh, I've had enough. And so he gets a load of plastic explosive, gets C4, ties it to a chair, chucks it down the lift shaft. It blows everything up. And all the policemen are like, what are you doing, John McClane from NYPD? This is California. You're not part of our department. And they're all going. And John McClane's up at the building going, yeah, but I just saved your lives. And then boom, bang everywhere. Everything's blowing up. It's fantastic. And then there's a lot more blowing up and everyone's shooting, and they bring the hostages up to the roof, and John McClane's like, oh, they're on the roof and they're all going to kill them, but then he puts them down because there's a police helicopter coming around shooting at these terrorists, and he goes, oh, get them down off the roof, and they go off the roof and he kills the terrorists that are on the roof, and it's sorted. And then John McClane needs to get down before he gets killed off this roof, and so he gets a fire hose and ties it round his waist. Right? And then he jumps off the edge of the building and he abseils down the building with a fire hose around his waist, and then the roof blows up. It was still under construction, but and the roof blows up and he's falling down the building and he's about to die, and it's really exciting. And then at the end, you find out that the police officer whose car, you know, the body on the car, him, he's talking to John McClane the whole time on his walkie-talkie, and he finds out that when he was young, starting off as a cop, he accidentally shot a 14-year-old, right? It's a bit dark, right? And he says he'll never fire his gun again, ever. But then right at the end of the film, right, everyone's safe and everyone's happy, and he thinks he's killed all the terrorists, and, you know, good message. And it's Christmas time, and he finds his wife, he hugs his wife, everything's good. And then this one last terrorist who comes out, and he bursts out the door, he's like, yeah, and he's angry because he killed all his brothers and his friends and stuff. He starts starting to fire his machine gun into the people, but he doesn't hit anyone, he just fires into the air. And then this policeman, who said he'd never shoot anyone again, gets his gun and he goes, boom, 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 and he kills the terrorist, yeah? And then everyone looks at this policeman who said never fire his gun again, and he's like, oh, crying, and then it's really good. And I've missed a little bit about a limo driver, but I'm not going to spoil the whole thing for you. That's one of the best bits, so you can go and watch the film and enjoy that bit. That's really good. It's a really good film. It's like the best action movie ever, I think, and it's set at Christmas time, so what can possibly go wrong? But overall, I think I'm going to give this film 9 thumbs up out of 10. Pretty good film. Go watch it. Enjoy. As I said before, completely new angle. I hope you like that review of Die Hard. It's a great movie. You should go and watch it. It was made in 1988, so it's quite an old film, like I said. It's a really good action movie, starring Bruce Willis and Alan Rickman. Those are the 2 main characters. Those are famous ones. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you all in the next video.